Alright, welcome to the speed build and, of course, a bit of thoughts and review for the LEGO Motorized Lighthouse. Yes, I very much am looking forward to this one. I love these kind of LEGO idea sets. This is sort of on par with the LEGO Treehouse in my mind. It's just a thing in history. It's not really based off any pop culture thing necessarily. There might be sort of a reference to that one movie, the Lighthouse movie with Batman, but yeah, I don't see this being a big pop culture set. It's not really based off like a movie or something like that. So it stands in a better spot just for that for me when it comes to LEGO idea sets, and I think that's a really cool thing. I think more LEGO idea sets need to just be things. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some of the other ones that are coming out in the future, but definitely looking forward to this one and seeing the, of course, motorized light and all of the other functions that are in this set, because from what I've seen from the reviews that I have seen, this looks awesome, and I am very much looking forward to it. So with that, let's get to it. I am sure you know how the buttons work down there by now, so do click them as you please. With that, let's get to the speed build, and then my thoughts and a review on the motorized lighthouse. Here we go. Alright, and it is done. So, just show that off real quick. Yeah, this is fantastic. Let's see if we can get the roof off. You can maybe see some of the light shining through in there. That's awesome. Yeah. This is fantastic. This is definitely a 5 out of 5 for me. But before I get into any of the details and stuff that I like, I just want to talk really quick. The base plate did come in some paper packaging, which is not normal, and I thought I'd point that out because that's technically one of the first paper things that have held Legos. But of course, the rest of it, that's the plastic bags. Yeah, so I guess technically also there was a box for the battery pack, which I'm also disappointed. I will say that the battery pack has to be screw on instead of a clip or something like that. Would be great if they could just do a clip for the battery instead of the screws. But anyway, let's get into this. So, starting out, the minifigures, fantastic. Really like this guy because, yeah, he resembles the dude from the Lighthouse movie, Willem Dafoe. But yeah, this is a genuinely really good build. Even the underside of the roof area has these nice little wooden arches in it for no reason at all other than they put it there. They didn't need to put that there. They could have just made this a solid chunk of bricks or just covered this completely up and it wouldn't have even mattered, but they did. And it's just one of those little details that's fantastic. And of course, before I get too crazy, you can take off all of the sides to reveal the lovely, lovely interior. And you can literally go all the way down. And yes, there are that many different sides just to go all the way down. So I do love that, and let me just tilt it up for you guys here. I will say though, the ladders don't work for me. I think it would be better if the ladders were all on the same side, but not really a problem for me, I guess. In the grand scheme, it just allows you to see the bar over here for some reason. I don't really like that. You can see the mechanism. Let me give it a turn on so we can see that. Yeah, nice. But yeah, you can see the bar spinning in there because the ladder isn't on that side. I think that's really weird. Where the other two sides, obviously they put the ladder, and why not make it consistent? But whatever. Not a huge deal. Just a little bit of a nitpick. It does make sense to put it on the other side for this side because it covers the wire that's going into this for the light. But yeah, overall this is really good. And oh, gotta say, the stickers, fantastic. No complaints there whatsoever. In fact, they're probably some of the best sticker elements that you can find in a set just because they actually mean something. There aren't too many of them, and they do have printed pieces as well. Like this little thing on the front of the house, that is a printed piece. So yeah, that nice little text there, that's printed, and the clock is printed, but I mean that's kind of course the clock is printed, but Yeah, and you get a little compass, I guess. I think that's all of the printed pieces that I can think of. Oh, there's some logs in there. I almost forgot about those. But yeah, those are the tiny printed pieces, so I don't know if those really count in my eyes, those little logs in front of the fireplace. But yeah, gotta say, fantastic. Really well done. This is 100% a 5 out of 5 for me. I have very little complaints, if any at all, for this, and it's just fantastic, honestly. The overall experience of the build and stuff, the look of it, of course, the just functionality. It actually is a working, legitimate, just easy to switch on lighthouse. And if you didn't know, the little switch to turn it on is hidden in this nice little cave in here, and you just flip this switch, this Technic beam here, up and down, and that's what activates the lighthouse. Let me see if I can get more of the whole thing in frame. No, not really. Yeah, but basically it's super easy, and it's easy to remember to find because it's where the little secret chest is, which is easy to pull out and has tons of little goody goldies in there, little crystals. Basically every color of crystal that they make, except for I think white or clear. There's no diamond in there, but there's a yellow one, a red one, a blue one, and a green one. So sapphire, emerald, ruby, and I don't know what the yellow one would be, honestly. So I'm not a jewelry expert. But yeah, I think that's really cool. Little clip to keep that chest in there from falling out. This is just an awesome build, honestly. And even the big ugly rock pieces are covered up enough where you don't even know that they're actually the big ugly rock pieces. They're just decorated and fluffed up enough where it looks great. And yeah, honestly, no complaints. 5 out of 5. If you have seen this set and you've even thought about wanting to get it, I do recommend getting it because it's definitely worth it. And yeah, I have no regrets on this one. So yeah, definitely worth the money, even if it is a little bit expensive. I think the powered elements and all of that fun stuff and just the overall experience of this makes it worth it for sure. So yeah, if my enthusiasm for this set hasn't said enough, this is definitely going into one of my favorite LEGO sets, probably maybe even top 5, I won't lie. So that should say everything it needs to say about it. I really like this set. I enjoyed the heck out of building it. And yeah, with that, thank you all for watching. I am sure you know how the buttons work down there by now, so do click them as you please. Mr. HiYodaPanda, out.